Welcome all to episode 29 of Let's Play Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I'm Atul and we are continuing from where we left off. At the end of the last episode, we were doing the quest The King is Dead, Long Live the King. Where we were seeing what should we do with this particular...
Let's try again.
Yes.
What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
The White Frost. One can hear Ithlin's prophecy whispered at every market, garbled and reused by every village witch, delved into in any treatise touching on sooths and diviners and in general saturating our common culture. We all know that the time of the wolf's blizzard approaches, the time of the white frost, and that the world will perish from its eyes. But few truly understand the meaning of these words. The self-proclaimed prophets who shout out Ithlin's words mistake stars reflecting in a still pond for the sky, for the white frost is no legend or mythical apocalypse. It is a natural phenomenon that can be described in the dry yet precise language of scholarship. The renowned scholar of thorn studies have clearly shown that our world is not the center of the universe, but one of 1,000 such globes spinning in the endless darkness of space. This space is usually described as a vacuum, yet to do so is grossly misleading, for through this vacuum swims, invisible to the naked eye, the white frost. We do not know exactly what the white frost is. Perhaps a microscopic dust that blocks the incoming light of the sun. Perhaps an infinitesimal particles of the sort postulated by Democritus of Barnard with the unusual properties of sucking up warmth as a sponge does water. We know for a certainty, however, that thanks to the telescopic observations of elven astronomers, the white frost, whatever it is, has already destroyed a great many worlds. The star systems in which it appears perish into lifeless hunks of ice over the course of a few decades. Furthermore, each scholar is agreed that the white frost will one day come to our world. Ithlin's prophecy, though based on much intuition and not scientific observation, thus appears to foretell the truth. Many mages are skeptical about the thesis presented here. I recommend they carry out the same experiment I have conducted in my own laboratory. Using the spell Portus Asterum, open a microscopic portal for 3.5 seconds to the coordinates 0, 3, 31, 48, 90, 89, 27, 9, 34. Yet before you do, dress in your warmest furs and ready an axe for breaking through thick ice. Okay?
Geralt, come here! I found the mask!
Found the mask, more like you're about to get us killed.
Yes? This is it.
That's a golem there, right? I just saw.
We've got it! We must return to the feast quickly before... Careful now. Sorceress! It's a trap! We're imprisoned!
Wonderful. Show me what you got.
Help me, Geralt!
Which decoction was that? Chimera.
You cross the Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you, and we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skelliger step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, the children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now. How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms, right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cirilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold! Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
Tis true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
And now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krak. I will see you later.
Level 14 already? Really? Can we play Gwent with you?
Wanted to talk. Any news of Yelmar? His venture going well?
Nah. Tempted after all, eh? If you're itching to join him, it might not be too late.
Maybe I should visit Unvik.
Ask at the new port. Clan Todorok survivors lie around there. They refuse to hunt the giant, but they're willing to talk.
Sorry, remind me. Where'd Ceres go?
Speakerog. Got it in her head that she must help Udalric.
How?
I've the same question. He's a brave man. Some say hot-tempered and hasty, but... if Ceres wanted glory, she'd have done better to sail with Hjalmar. As it is, who knows what ideas bat about in her head.
Yeah, everything seems to be going fine. Yeah.
What's new in Skelliger?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something.
See ya, Crack.
Here, all solve their own problems, provided their problems can be solved with an axe.
I can't even steal something literally in front of Krak. Sad. Okay, we got to level 14 in the middle. Okay, that was quite something. We did complete Long Live the King, right? It was something like that. The king is dead. Krak, an old friend, invited Geralt and Yennefer to a farewell feast for the recently departed King Bran. One does not refuse such invitations in Skellige, and so willing or not, Geralt had no choice but to meet Yennefer at the castle gates and attend a wake at her side. Bran's wake was in full swing with mead flowing plentifully, and Geralt made quite a splash with the gals when suddenly Yennefer announced she needed to meet with a witcher in a more private setting. Yet she did not have in mind what you do, dear reader. Instead, she wanted Geralt to accompany her as she broke into the druid Hermion's laboratory. Her goal? To steal the artifact known as the Mask of Ouroboros. As you can see, life with Yennefer was full of surprises, a fact Geralt had grown used to and even, one dare say, quite fond of. After much wandering, Yennefer finally acquired the mask she sought. As Ermin's laboratory had grown rather dangerous, she teleported Geralt and herself back to the wake, where they landed with a thud in the middle of the ongoing party. Luckily, all the feast-goers were already too inebriated to notice anything out of the usual. Krak and Crate only arrived at the wake as the wake was drawing to a close, and he and the other Jarls had locked themselves away in a proverbial smoke-filled room to scheme plans for Skellige's future. That business finished, he now pulled Geralt and Ian aside for a talk. When he heard they were searching for Ciri, he agreed at once to provide them with everything they needed. Luckily for Krak's treasury, Yennefer did not need everything, just Ermin's permission to examine a mysteriously deformed forest, the result of a magical explosion that might have involved Ciri. Krak promised to convince Ermion, and as his word was as reliable as his beard was red, Geralt and Yennefer set off at once towards the magic-damaged woods. So all these are quite... I would have to do them late. Level 18. This is level 12, which I hope will be done soon. And level 13, an elusive thief. Level 15, level 16. Okay, these ones I will need to do quickly. But hopefully we will see whether I'm actually getting quite a lot of lag here or not. Broken flowers, okay. We might have to do echoes of the past. How about this? How far is this? And can I reach there?
I am tired. What's this?
It's, adornment. I engraved it.
Melt it. See it and forge it again. A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellig is right here at Kaer Trolde Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
What do you think? Who'll be the next king of the Isles?
Hjalmar, clear as day. Lad's brave and generous. And from Croc's own line. No better claimant.
Looking for someone who can make me a master-quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf.
Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh ho 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 ho. These are some quest items. Ibrahim Savi's first map, okay? 22, 45, 92, 186. These all look like quest items, so let me just take up everything. But this is you are just trying to loot me, dude. Okay. At least give me some of my money back, right? Not really, but oh, this is a match. It's still 7. We don't need 2, right? We just need 1. Oh, weapon repair kit you don't want to sell, or you don't want to buy. Still, let me just sell all. We have master repair kit. Pretty good.
Craft something for me, will you? So long.
Ibrahim Savi's first map after the discovery of marks relating to the beer school of witchers in the ruins of Castle Tuershak. Professor Atimstan sent me to prepare a map similar to one prepared by A. Kermit, indicating the various locations in the archipelago where these symbols occur. Professor Atimstan was, of course, correct in his suspicions. I quickly found such locations and have marked them on this map. Following Professor Atimstan's instruction, I'm studying remnants of the presence of witchers from the bear school. I've discovered more and more locations marked with their bear symbol. Naturally, I have marked each on this map. I have noticed something disturbing. For some time, a certain strange gentleman appears to have been following me. He stays at the same inns and roadhouses, his eyes sticking close to me like a shadow. I've decided to return at once to the place where I began my research, namely the ruins of Castle Tuershak, to meet with other members of the expedition. Ibrahim Savi, adjunct in natural history at Oxenford Academy. I am charting a direct course for the spot where we commenced our study, the ruins of Castle Tuershak. As I travel, I have been marking the additional locations with the bear symbol which I have discovered. Written in an unsteady hand. He's still following me. The map is damaged and covered in blood, hard to decipher which locations are marked, and only a portion of the text is legible. In the ruins of Castle Bershak. This is where we made our first findings. I shall be safe there. Bloodstains. This portion covered in blood, a rhyme Savi. Okay. Damp, moldy notes by Hieronymus on the Witcher Elgar. Elgar hid further improvements to the equipment used by the School of the Wolf in various regions of the Skelliger. He put some in a wooden fort in southern Art Skellig. Another set he hid in the ruins in the western portion of Hintersfell. The third stash was hidden in the burial mounds found in western Art Skellig. Some of the improvements, to School of the Wolf gear are hidden in the Skellige Isles. Elgar left them in the central part of Art Skellig and in the ruins of two watchtowers. One on Undvik, one on Spikeruk. He wanted them to be available for witchers who need them and are clever enough to find them. Hub, level 20. Well, level 20, if we are a few days later, maybe we can do this. Wolf figure. This is level 14. This definitely can be done. Okay, level 14 can be done. Part 2, level 25, okay? Part 1, the bear. Okay. Part 3, level 30. Okay, this is just increasing. Now this is what, level 40? 34, okay. Pretty good escalation. Okay, the Wolf School part 3 is level 29, okay. Part 6, 34. Come on. Okay. That's quite something. So we only have one which can be done, right? Which is level 14. Search the ruins of the signal tower near Kaer Trolde. Okay, so I have to go there and then back there, hopefully, to search. That would be pretty good. Okay, this can be actually done. Okay, let's play some
back. Was right, wasn't I?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Jennifer, but we don't have anything good. We do have some crowns and something, but still need too much. Okay, I guess this will have to do. Northern Realms versus Northern Realms. Okay, at least we have one of you. 2 decoys. Do we really want 2 decoys? Oh. If we keep playing spies, then we will need it, otherwise not. Do I risk it? Okay, let's risk it. Oh. Oh wow. Can I get this card from you? Spy with 1, really? It's not gonna do anything. Here, take this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's a spy, right? Oh, we are both going to play spies like no tomorrow. Oh, oh, this will increase his level too much, right? Should not try to do that. Should quickly. So we are off by a little amount, right? 13, 19. We are both playing the same game. Okay. Oof. Oh ho 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 ho. Really? I do have something with 8 out, right? Let us just quickly do this. There's no point of hammering this home. That scotch was very good for us.
What's this?
It's,
Heed our ways, Drifter.
I engraved it.
Melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
Can we jump this side and reach there? Okay, then how should I reach there?
Watch yourself, white hair.
Yes, yes, I will try that.
Watch where you step.
Thank you for telling me all that, okay? I'm afraid of dying. Maybe there's some... Okay. That is where this is, right? I'm facing straight up. Okay, this definitely can't be done.
Watch where you step.
Yeah, how about all of you live in slightly less mountainous areas? Okay.
Watch where you step.
Can this really be done? Maybe there is some kind of stair there.
Watch yourself, white hair.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Back off!
No, Ken!
Careful! Magic!
No, Ken! No, Ken!
Oh, there is yet another guard. How about this? Now there are 3 guards.
Where are you going?
Ah!
This could definitely end very terribly.
Build your fortitude.
Lead our ways, Drifter.
Can we really not do this? Okay, cannot be done.
Watch yourself, white hair.
Maybe we can return here later at some point, right?
Where are you going?
Oh, look at swords at your back.
Okay. How can we follow this quest? It tells us to follow along this side,
They
right?
snuck ashore, gave the black one.
Lead our ways, Drifter.
Hired hand. We got Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her.
Maybe a nice little axe.
May your axe never crumble.
Search the ruins of the signal tower near Kaer Trolde. Oh, I would have to go to Kaer Trolde. Blah. Blah. Okay. I thought it was somewhere around here. Okay, obviously not then. Level 17. Broken Flowers. Which one should we do? Level 17. That seems a little bit much. There is one quest available in between these crossroads. So I guess I will go to Kaer Trolde, the harbor. then trigger this quest, then go down, then trigger these, and trigger these. That should be good. Okay.
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work by any chance? No
Seen the
such
plan.
thing as bad ships or bad
Strange
weather.
longship we're building.
Only work
Bottom's
that's
almost flat.
fucking safe.
Like pickled herring?
Is that Ceres? Oh, no.
What are ye looking at?
Just normal guard.
Come on, Roach.
Oh. Huh?
Come on now.
Is that not a traveling merchant of some kind? Maybe not. Really? Nothing more? $66, right? Let us trigger this. What is this?
Who's your man in need?
You drink last night too?
Not a weakling, I reckon, but my coin says he can't beat the giant. Let it go.
Last night was... We going by the tavern later?
I mean, I
you
could
know,
take
get
both of you,
splashed.
right?
You're pale. You drink last night too?
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament, see. I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Oh, but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
Think you could fool me a second time? I'm gonna let the Jarl decide what to do with you.
Force me to come with you? Go ahead, try.
His last wish. Inventory. What happened to his last wish? Right, that was also.
Surrender.
Okay. That was quite something. Okay, let us hope it doesn't affect my long-term placement here. Yeah. Okay, come on, Roach. What did I do to incur their wrath? Okay, I'm sorry, my friends.
Remember, where are you walking?
There's something beautiful.
Cunning man wanted. Good folk, in order to avoid the being enchanted by the siren's call, as my ears full of beeswax at worked. But now I can't get rid of the shite. And even know a man skilled in mystical healing who could help me out, grab no. Freya calling, God-fearing and industrious unmarried women who would like to spend the rest of their lives serving the goddess are invited to sail with Industria, the temple of Freya, Mother Secret Drupa. The patricide's execution, utter the bold Vespula is guilty of murdering his own father by the Council of Elders. He will be punished as the last demand for such a crime. He will be burned with fire, then flayed, then sealed in a sack together with a cat, a dog, and a snake, and finally the sack will be thrown into the sea. That is brutal. Oyvind fulfilled his pledge. Oyvind carried out his pledge and strangled a boar with his bare hands. He died from his injuries 3 days later. Left your horns and glasses in his memory. Yeah, wasteful death. Nithing. I'm asking for help from any who can give it. Someone has cast a cruel and treacherous curse on my line for which I cannot find a remedy. If you have skill in undoing such charms, or even if you have heard of a worthy cunning man or feller who has such a gift, seek me out in my house near Ranevik and rescue me from this misfortune. I shan't spare the coin in recompense. Lodrar. Contract, missing son. Be a Skelliger or continent man, read attentively and to the very end. My son, always, he went off to seek adventure and never returned. So I am asking all travelers to keep their eyes out for him, and if you bring him back or find out what's happened to him, I'll pray a generous reward and keep you in my prayers to Freya. Ordan of Ranevik.
A storm, damn it.
Nithing. Level 40, really? Okay. Missing son, level 29. It's quite something, level 30. Speedy. This seems like something built for...
I've battled in worse weather than this.
Definitely don't want to fight with anything like that. Okay. So maybe we start discovering this, go there to this one, uncover that, and then see things, right? That would be good.
Giddy up.
Oh, that reminds me. There is some kind of a merchant here.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Mind if I have a look at your herbs? See ya.
Fare thee well.
I recognize your type a mile away.
I've battled in worse weather than this.
Remember last year? No one is forced.
Come on, Roach. It is upgraded. There's a race, horse race there. Okay, good. We probably could do that very easily. I mean, how difficult can that be, right?
That's it, Roach.
Jump, my friends, jump. Did some people randomly come here?
Make yourself useful.
What?
Game.
I did make myself useful. Oh, let me see. What was in there for Roach? Superior Startle, 30 stamina, 40 stamina. Okay, I have to put this in, right? 6.51, really? Okay, this one does nothing. Then we can jump straight into here, right?
Come on.
And then do the course the 19th. Okay, we will see about that. Blondare.
Move it. Got an offer for you.
Offer for me?
Want to keep an eye on him.
Scavenger Hunt. Wait for me, right? First, let me go get there. Beware the black ram. Beware the black ram who puts one straight in the arse if one turns the arse to him. Should it be? Looking to buy a ram's head. I'm selling a ram's head, need one for eel bait. Look. Go plow somewhere else. To the couple popping in my barn every night. Tried the peppers somewhere else. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I chase you out with a whip. Council of Elders is decision. The Council of Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare falls, the foal is the owner's property. But the one to whom the stallion belongs the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. About Hejotis. Many a young man has asked me to give them my Hejotis as wife. With all of them I say the same thing. Hejotis will take the one she herself chooses, and I will not go against her wishes. Go talk to her if you like and leave me in peace. Look here. Contract, missing miners. It will not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant. Few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss at what's become of them. Whoever does so will get gold to match his glory. Which are village elder of Blondare. Level 27. That doesn't happen, my friend. This can still happen though. What is this?
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
Jenga Fred himself, right? This guy is a little bit too boastful for me. Will that even work? What should I select? What do you need me for? I mean, that's sure.
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fred need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart Brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them. And everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut. Often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
Level 26. Yeah, that is... Yeah, no wonder that is all. No, that is what we are definitely not doing.
A witcher, eh?
There's a guarded treasure here. Oh, inside. And we could try. All the loot got transferred up. Really? Princess Zenthia's sword. That sounds nice. Oh, Earth Elemental Decoction. Increases the butcher's resistance to vitality, depleting critical effects applied during combat. The resistance level rises the longer the critical effect is. I don't even understand what was being written there, but fair enough. Okay. Inventory. Igni, Axi, chance to stagger, chance to dismember. Plus 20. Really. I mean, this is still pretty good. Chance to cause bleeding, critical hit damage bonus, critical hit chance. I think I will still keep that, but that is quite something. I don't even want that in it. I will just keep it inside, right? Headhunter. This is pretty good though. Still, when the swords here are becoming pretty strong. Okay. I think the best we can do is go there and start the knighting quest. In Skelliger, Geralt met a desperate and broken man named Lothar. The man had cast a powerful curse on his sons, causing him to slip closer and closer towards the grave with each passing day. The Witcher knew he had to lift the curse before it was too late.
Go, go.
will I leave my home to if Tjalva dies? Who'll continue my line?
You've come a long way.
We'll try to prevent your son from dying, but we'll see.
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Hear you're having trouble with a curse.
I am. Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's
a Nithing. Kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
Aye, and the name carved upon it is Tjalva, my firstborn. Boy's feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you, one of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the Nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate. A Nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tjalva, son of Lothar. Trails fresh. Might want to look around some.
Elementa, Earth Elementals. How to survive an encounter with an Earth Elemental. Simple. Run fast as you can. More important later. Earth Elementals are made of mud, clay, sand, and rock dust clumped together with water and brought alive with magic. While seemingly slow in contrast, these creatures are nevertheless dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Yeah, we want this, right? Now, Ice Chant. Fled one time in my life from the Ice Chant, and now what? I'm not a bit ashamed. Craftsman, Skelliger, Grand to the Rock Horseman. This powerful primeval monster was quite possibly the last of its race. The Ice Giant resembles a man in many respects, but is blue as frost and taller than a tree, though it seems capable of reason. All attempts to communicate with it to date have ended in the same way, in a quick and painful death. Now, how about the Nithing? Or is that in the character? Oof, that is just so much. Okay, I will read all of that. Okay. Let me first try to do this quest or so.
What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
Do they keep? Does everybody wander around like this?
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
Ought to keep an eye on him.
You, Odin?
I am. Hear about me, sonny?
Sorry, can't take this on right now. Farewell.
A witcher, eh?
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe.
Greetings.
Greetings.
See ya.
Fare thee well. Uh-oh.
May your axe never crumble.
Regarding my son Volvo complains that the other boys in the village gave him regular thrashings. To these boys, I have one thing to say: keep at it, but harder. So he learns not to complain. A man that can't defend himself is not worth defending. Saxty. Punishment for Bearta. Bearta's Spawn's daughter was hiding at guarding castaway in her house. The black one was killed on the spot and thrown into the sea, and Bearta will pay a fine 8 silver. Remember that who helps an enemy of the Isles incurs the wrath of gods and is shame. The white whale is mine. If you see a white whale in the sea, let it swim on. It's mine. If anyone catches before Freya be my witness, I will stab that wretch to death with my harpoon. Smile. Glory to Eldred, Council of Elders, discreet dad for spotting the pirates who, in the dead of night, were trying to sneak upon the village, and for chasing them back to their boats with a hot fire iron in her hand. Eldred, the bravest to be rewarded 10 sheepskins and a barrel of the finest meat. Disturbing portents. The druids have seen disturbing portents in the guts of a sacrificial lamb. If you don't have to, don't go out to sea for the next week, and do not sign any contracts.
Remember last year? Yov and his horse flying right off that...
Aye.
Remember last year? Yov and his horse flying right off that...
So who can we even ask?
Aye.
Watch who you cross. Stay out of trouble, or you'll answer to me.
Maybe here. Okay. I actually do not see anybody except him who could know.
Feeling any better? Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Course. Yona, our herbalist. Lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
Hey there.
Bottle of rum and washed it all down with wine. Got me eye on you. Next morning, without a murmur, and went hunting.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house, by the Nithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
'Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared my bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. Whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. Oh no, I have not been had. Nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
Hey!
Let us make a save in case there is some decision that we have to make.
So, you know who placed the Nithing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay, never! My wife, my son, I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
Can't do that. Yona doesn't deserve it.
And my son? Does he?
No, but he doesn't have to die. You have a choice.
All right. If it'll save Chalva, I'll go back to the hussy. And you, best not see your face round here again. I'm a simple chap, seek no trouble.
Hey there. Feeling any better?
In Skelliger, Geralt met a desperate and broken man named Lotharia, where the witcher discovered the curse had been cast by the local herbalist Yona, with whom Lothar had once shared his bed. Once again, it was proven something which a dear reader know all too well, that man knows no greater than a woman scorned. Geralt managed to convince Lothar to return to his one-time love. He had to abandon his beloved son, but in doing so, he saved the boy's life. He did it. Pretty nice. Okay. Win a unique card from Orbion? Really? We can? Then I guess I definitely will be going there. Level 17 quest though. It could be very difficult depending on how it goes. We also have 3 here. Okay, Undwig is gonna be very dangerous, right? Level 24, level 17, level 24. And definitely not before level 17. We will see. Level 34. So we can get there. Undwig. We can sail to Undwig or something. That leaves this island. What is this island actually? Don't know. There's also this Harviken. I guess we could also search this island. Harviken. So this island is one I will search pretty quickly. This one. Okay, there are quite some places we can go. And all of this. Okay. That seems a lot of place to be. All these are probably like some caches, some like sunken treasure or something. Probably have to fight a lot of runners or something, right? Doesn't feel like a good idea. 25, definitely not. Okay, this is level 30, but this is a town, okay? Definitely can get there. Let's get there first.
Uh-oh. Like it here.
3 pots of Heartstopper, a bottle of rum.
Stay out of
Need
trouble,
help?
or you'll answer to me.
Without a murmur, and went hunting.
Like it here.
Still eager to believe. Hey!
Got me eye on you.
Okay, I don't think I'm in a good position to fight them all. So let us just not even attempt that. Where will this quest be? In Novigrad? Literally in our stash. Okay? That means this is a friendly quest, right? Broken Flowers. I guess it would be a good idea to get to like Glory Gate. Walk up, do this quest. Yep. Broken Flowers. We will see how it is. Okay. I definitely should be getting this cache open. And maybe also this one. We'll see.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Yeah, we already found Triss, that is all fine. And everything. Sarah, the godling, was put down. Come on, girl, swim.
No loitering round here.
Oh! Watch where you walk.
Slower.
Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Every sinner.
Fuck!
There's some quest item here. Considering that it's locked, what are we supposed to do?
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local color.
I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. Any last words?
It's resolved! Me! Leave it to me!
Give me back!
Leg it!
Reminds me of our days of yore.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6? 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hod like a boar in some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords. Get out, pal.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Letter from Bohemil de Rabe. Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenade us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Tublet, called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch. The tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Bohemil de Rabe. Yeah.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Letter from a female admirer. The thrust of hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hard. The whole world suddenly set to spin in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into pure ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, the music, the singing, you. For that one brief moment, I felt as if I were the lute you so skillfully strummed, and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Planner. Okay.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies at my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door. Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors. And the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Read Dandelion's planner, okay? Am I missing something? Didn't I read that anyway? Hmm. Dandelion's planner. Rosa won a tree, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humorous blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to song her dwarf with agility, a charming garden enclosed villa in Kildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when crept in lust's embrace. Kildorf, villa next to the moat. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? For corners laundry near the mouth of the pond are. Marabella, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage her squawks are drowned by snores. The pits near Pauper Square. Elihal, a figure most rare, her nature dual, look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. Okay. Dear mother, this might be my last letter. Oh, yeah. That was during one of those older quests. Oof. $400 experience points for doing nothing? Really?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard'd be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
I mean, we can always do in the order, right? Vespula, Elihal. Oh. Molly is there. Rosa Van Atre. I mean, we have 5, right? So just do it in order. Geralt had learned from the dreamer. Yeah. Corinteli that contacted me while in Novigrad. He thus made his way to the Rosemary and Thyme, a charming establishment which I had inherited from an admirer of my poetry, for he quite rationally expected to find me there. His search for Ciri seemed closer to a happy conclusion than ever before. Alas, fate had raised his hopes, only it dashed him cruelly back to the ground. Geralt did not find me at my proprietorship. His despair was partially lifted when he came across our old friend, Zoltan and Shive. But the dwarf had just returned from a long journey and knew nothing of my fate or that of Ciri. Concerned wrinkling his brow, Zoltan helped Geralt search every corner of the establishment for clues about where I might be. Other than a few triflings, all they found was a planner containing notes about the women I had met with in the days prior to my disappearance. They divided the names between them and ventured into the city to find the women and ask what they knew. Quite rough. Dandelion's been living a very exquisite life. So we just do this one by one, okay? Oh, and now the game is not super laggy. Gate of the Hierarch. Okay, this is very close. I like this one. Okay.
Junior claims you agreed to pay him more.
But what we didn't and couldn't agree is that there'd be a war now, could we? My custom's been cut in 4.
Quite a coincidence. That's why
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
I mean, since we are in the city, I guess that will be more useful.
You'll never learn.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. There was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
Woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Beaver,
What's new,
bugger me.
Witcher?
Somebody died with a dumpling on. Anything to steal from here? We do have quite a lot of food, so it should not be a problem, I guess. Okay, now talk to Elihal, right? We should probably also see the characters. Arnwald, after Guthlaf trusted Seneschal to the Untitled Jarls, passed away. A portion of his duties were taken over by the Jarl's computer Arnwald. This elderly Skelliger did not possess the far-reaching authority of his predecessor, but still had much to make him irreplaceable in his few years in the position. His purview included not only stocking the larders and cellars of Kaer Trolde, but also seeing to the needs of the keep's inhabitants as well as the guests that visited during these and other important ceremonies. Blue Boy Lugos, Madman Lugos' sole child and heir, was a dour, strapping lad who was nothing like his father. His nickname dated from his childhood, but bruises often covered his body, supposedly from the rough and rowdy place Skelliger boys engaging. Yet others suspected they came from his father's belt, rod, or fists, for Harris Lugos did not wish to spoil his only child and thus punished him harshly for any minor cock-up or branded failure. Ceres and Crag. On Skelliger, Geralt finally had the chance to meet Ceres and Crag, the younger of Crag's two children. As Sparrowhawk to her friend, she was as fierce and swift as this name would indicate. Ceres was an islander through and through, and the spitting image of her father, having inherited all his courage, resolved in stubbornness. Dauntlessly, she sought to prove at every turn that there was no task she could not fulfill as well or better than any man in the islands, including her older brother Hjalmar. Though Ceres' decision to stake a claim to Skelliger's throne came as a shock to everyone else, she had thought it over quite thoroughly beforehand. Striving as always to outdo her brother, she intended to perform a great deed that would earn her widespread recognition and respect. That is why she had sailed to Spekerog to free Jarl Udalrik from the strange affliction that seemed to curse him. Donar unhindered, few Jarls of Skellige were as honored and revered as Donar unhindered, the eldest of their number. Despite his advanced age, he remained the active leader of his clan and its representative at all official gatherings. The only person able to break his composure was Magman Lucas, whose clan had long feuded with the Unhinders. Donar's home was like Freya's temple on Intersphere. As befits a neighbor to the gods, Donar was famed for his wise, considered opinions and his piety. This last did not, however, extend to the gods of the continent, whose rich sanctuaries he had often raided in his youth. Hialborn. Young Hialborn was the nephew of Holger Blackhand, the Jarl of Faroe, and one of the claimants to Skellige's crown. Despite his young age, he had already managed to achieve some renown both during overseas raids and while fighting the monsters dwelling in the dangerous regions of the archipelago. His deeds had earned him enough fame, name, recognition, and treasure that he stood a good chance of being elected king. Hialmar on Craig. The saying, like father, like son, fits Craig, Hrach, and his firstborn son to a tittle. Young Hialmar took after his father in both posture and character, and many predicted that in time he would overtake his elder in the honor and fame he would gain. An extremely able, broad-shouldered swordsman, he had the markings of a superb warrior, and his charisma and tendency towards almost brave bravura meant he could stir the hearts of loot and glory, craving youth from all Skellige's clans. All these traits made Hjalmar an obvious choice for the next king of Skellige. He thus did not hesitate to stake his claim when the time for his arrived, and immediately set off for Undvik to prove his heroism by battling the legendary Ice Giant. Holger Blackhand, the dark-faced Jarl of Faroe, owned his nickname to the dark coloring of his hand and forearm. Left there by frostbite, he suffered when his longship hit an underwater boulder during a freak autumn blizzard. Even judging by Skellige standards, where pillaging and plundering are practically rites of passage, Holger was considered a brutal pirate and raider. This opinion surely resulted from the fact that he attacked the villages and ships of enemy Skellige clans with as much force as he did the coastal settlements of Sidaris, Novigrad, and Nilfgaard. Louisa La Valette, Baroness Maria Louisa La Valette, was the talk of Temeria in her time. This noble woman had been King Foltest's mistress and even bore him two illegitimate children. This caused quite the scandal and prompted several notable families to take up arms in revolt, only to be brutally crushed by the king's forces, who took La Valette castle during a hard-fought siege. Madman Lugos. Though Madman Lugos, Jarl of Clan Drummond, was nothing special in terms of size or strength, most men in the Isles still stepped aside when they saw him coming. Eternally feuding with his neighbors, Lugos had a reputation for a furious and violent temper and managed to get into shouting matches with even the usually placed Donar on Hindar. Yet Lugos's biggest rival was Krakan Kraid, whom he accused of stealing part of his domain, which in his reckoning encompassed all of Ard Skellig. The clans' quarrel went back hundreds of years, and there was nothing to indicate it would end while these two fierce enemies lived. Lugos hated Krak with a passion dampened only by the laws of Skellige and the disproportionate balance of power between the two clans. Ottrig Anhindar. Ottrig Anhindar, Jarl Donar's grandson and heir, was the youngest of the claimants to Skellige's throne. He dreamed of the heroic deeds and daring deeds he would one day lead his subjects in accomplishing. Swanrike Antoshrak. A hard life awaits the child who cannot escape his parents' shadow. Following the death of his father, the beloved King Bran, Swanrige became the formal ruler of Clan Toshrik, which controlled vast territory on the Isle of Anskellig. Yet this quiet and mild-mannered young man seemed firmly tied to the apron strings of his mother, Berna, who sought to control his every walking deed. With such an overbearing caretaker, it was hard to imagine how Swanrige could ever grow into a man able to rule a mighty Skellige clan in his own right. Yoltan Shive, a dwarf, a soldier of fortune, a veteran of the Battle of Brenna, an unassailable optimist, a committed altruist, a lover of rough drinks and rougher songs, a master Gwent player. Okay, we have to play Gwent with him then. And above all, a dear and loyal friend to me and Geralt. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Zoltan Shive. We first became fast friends years ago when Geralt and I ran into Zoltan and the band he was leading at the time across vast-stricken Riverdale. It proved our fate to cross paths many times after, and we eventually became inseparable companions, sticking together through good and ill. At our tale's beginning, Zoltan and I had gone into business together running a Novigrad tavern called the Rosemary and Thyme. Oh, good.
Good grief. Foot wrappings reek.
Children and fish don't get what they wish.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
You are a woman, really?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
This is a quest item, so we are going to come here anyway.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Oh, we have Philippa. Let us start. Sabrina Welshwig. Yeah, I think it's time for you to go. How did I get Philippa? I don't even know. Oh, no spy. Okay. Oof. Talk to Molly, Marabella. Molly, Marabella, Rosa Vanatra. Pretty decent. 302. It's pretty far away. Come on, Roach. Where are you, Roach? Huh?
One glance tells me all I need to know about you.
Faster.
Oh.
Ah, humans.
This is okay. Okay. That was pretty good. Oh, let me see. Can I play with this merchant?
It's a waste of words.
The best stock in all Novigrad.
No need to push. Enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Let me have a look. Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Okay. Look at 3 cards. How is that going to help? I don't know. Oh. That seems unnecessarily harsh, but I have to do this. Okay, let's bait out the Scorch or whether he has any siege removing cards. Let's. Oh, I don't have any decoys. Oh, yeah. Really? We have 6 more. Let him throw his cards. He will need at least 3 more cards, maybe 2 more cards. Oh, yeah. Come on, Roach.
Come on, no point dallying. I'd not buy that for half the price.
That's it, Roach.
Oh.
Where are you going?
How you go with this thing?
I was fed about minding my own business when
I'm
somebody
fine. Father of
Double shells.
Prince Proximo picked a peck.
Why did they start to shout? What was that?
Got this cracking in my spine.
Aye. Did you so? Look awfully suspicious to me. Trap.
How will you make a living? Monsters.
Ah.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
Oh. Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage? So long.
I literally cannot meet you for Gwent.
How do you make a living? Take good
Screw
care.
you, man. Okay, we do have a notice board.
My Greta came back from the market with news.
Warning to the clever fuck who's taken to deliver himself on my door frame every night. If you are reading these words, pay attention. I purchased a top-notch crossbow at market, and I'm going to sit by my window day in and day out till the end of the world if I have to, waiting for it to show again. So unless you want a bolt between your eyes or up your hind, go empty your water somewhere else. You dirty hooligan. All brush will get once you 4 months early. Bulk prose delivery Tuesday. Next, the deliver of the latest Cadwini prose will be made to the warehouse near Iraq Square. Only bulk buyers will come. Lessons in savoir vivre. Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held by the stem or by the cup? Anyone aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad? High society will receive answers to these and similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nagat, a world authority in matters of severe need. Will buy books. Well purchased books, content not important as long as they are bound in attractive weather and have titles written in bold plate. Display them in my salon and rapid to lend my domestic gravity and sophistication. Helmut Altberg, cotton merchant. Quick coin in a pinch. Need coin fast? Those blasted documents at the Vivaldi Bank say your credit is no good. Come see me. No paperwork required. No questions asked. No limits. Loans available in Hacklandian francs. Haki Yucker. Annual interest rate 700%. What? Okay, so none of the. I've read all of them then. Okay.
Greata's got the imagination of a drunk.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
She never about serious matters.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep. My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
I mean, we have to do this quest, right? Let's see what happens here.
Think I can find my own way to the Vagelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Really? I will have to go through all this. I should have gone with you. Just would have made it easier. Okay. Characters. Elihal. Geralt erroneously interpreted one of my notes to mean that Elihal and I had been a couple. Alas, while anyone would be thrilled to count this outstanding help, wonderful conversation partner, and superb tailor amongst their conquests. In fact, no more than friendship and fine wine had ever passed between us. Geralt found this out when he visited Elihal's tailor shop, where he also got a first-hand glimpse at the elf's unusual hobby, adapting the dress and mannerisms of those different from himself in race, sex, and social status. All this is just whatever. And considering we have to go so far, I think it would be better if we actually started there and then explored everything in one circle around it, right? Might just be better. And now that I have accepted it, there's not much to do, right? Meet Voorhees at the Bregelpulse's residence. And this is a main quest, right? So there's no way to fail this. So that is good. I like that. So meet the other two. I think I will first talk to Marabella and then see how things will go.
Changeling.
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week. I was here last week. You also told me to come next week.
The witch hunters have burnt Aramis.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't jump, right? I might have just died instantly.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah. This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Don't believe everything they say about witchers.
What about animals? They don't like you. My mum says animals don't like bad folk.
Tomcat ever hiss at you?
You stole many kids. Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
New admissions to Miss Marabella shelter recent admissions. Aniara, Mikula, Travlik, Yagna. Again, Yagna. All most likely of Temerian origin, they were left on the shelter's doorstep during night and were asleep but found. We have not been able to determine how they came to be notified. Weren't those from like that Granny quest? Where the horse Black Beauty rescued them? Okay, so this is where they are? I like that. So the children were saved after all. Oh, Baron's sacrifice was not in vain. I like that.
Where are your rootlings?
Saw you at Chapel's burning.
To leave this city somehow.
They're always going on about the eternal fire working mirror.
Miracles, my house.
All we need is a mutant.
You're an artist? A sword swallower?
No, a witcher.
Never heard of that.
What did the cook make today? In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent would be best.
Okay, and now what is your plan? Okay. Should have used a 5. I made that mistake, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Let's finish this thing.
Miny mo, catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Run away and don't be slow.
Hold me back before I blow me cock. Another sight-frocked ass-white browsing folk to set fire. Set fire to far corners.
Are you alright?
Can I talk to you?
Step on me. I don't know you. That hurts, Master Witcher.
Arms for bread, please. Good folk.
Not like that. Get out more.
Get off.
Miserable. And hungry.
Okay.
Now it sounds like a babe wailing. You know, something.
Any needs, Master?
Ow!
What a freak.
And whosoever contributes to God, his sin shall be forgiven.
No luck.
Only
Driving and slick through the bugger as quick as a
of this flame.
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Remember,
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond
do
of
more
freaks.
evil than 1,000 believers can do good.
Make him
Ears
shit,
open
you stupid
and eyes
tramp.
peeled. For evil never stops. Let us say our beloved nobles
retires.
are free city.
But blood from a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course. Must say, I'm curious what my wife would say about that.
glamour.
And
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
She drinks in the evening before she retires.
The thinking.
Not milk, but blood.
Oh.
Sorcerer's skull.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat?
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
No loitering now.
Bloody bum.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
At that brothel? Why? The new fee. You take a goat.
I say I'm curious what my wife would say about that.
Will you have your rags properly
Ah.
or go to the fountain?
What? Raven! Girls! Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles.
Salvation from sin.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no
witcher.
Hey, be gone, you.
Wind's howling.
Radovid's not a whit better than Lear. Might even be worse.
Naught but thieves, fools, and murderers.
Watch it.
Be on your way.
Watch it. Raylocks.
Your very presence is an affront to the utter.
Okay, so if I load, maybe then I can talk, right?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I'm sure that will be easier.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be
Thanks, we
forgiven.
have bloody bum.
Only unwavering faith in the power of this flame can bring us victory. Remember, good folk,
Just look at
one
the
doubter can do more evil than 1,000 believers can do good. Ears open and eyes peeled. Keep your distance.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Let us
Bloody
save
shut
our
off.
beloved Novigrad.
Bloody bum.
They've burnt another at the stake. It's dreadful.
Will you have your rags properly laundered or go to the fountain again?
Eternal fire.
Hey,
We've spoken about this already.
Do you have any idea who I am?
You lump proletariat.
Okay, I think then we need to choose the first option.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering.
Guards! Guards!
Oh,
right.
Shut off.
Okay. So we have to use the first one.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
So we should use the other option. Okay.
Contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be forgiven.
No luck.
Only unwavering faith in the power
Let's find me.
Trouble?
Murderer! Murderer!
Someone help me, please!
Non-humans exhibit natural inclination towards bigotry. Every one of them.
I haven't the strength for anything.
Time to invest in rubies.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosavar Art?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a strop.
Naught but thieves, whores, and murderers.
Oh!
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Child's fallen ill. Another sleepless night.
Yes?
Do you like it here?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Instructor.
How did he win?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
You're my... I win! Is there not one competent instructor in this entire...
Okay. I do think we will replay this, but it has also been a very, very, very long episode. So I think I will be making a cut here, and we will be continuing from this place. Hopefully tomorrow I'm actually in a good place so that I can defeat her. So then we will progress the quest properly. So yes, see you all next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if so, please consider giving a like and a subscribe. See you all later. Bye bye.